My favorite condiment is ketchup.
I'm gonna go with ranch.
Mustard.
I would have to say ketchup.
It might have to be mustard, actually.
My favorite condiment is ketchup.
Spicy brown mustard.
Ketchup.
Ranch.
Ketchup's like number 2, you know?
If I had to pick one, I'd say ketchup.
Ketchup, actually, and that is true.
I like Tabasco sauce.
Oh, definitely ketchup.
Ketchup.
Oh, wow, there's no
far,
doubt.
It's gotta be ketchup.
Yep,
Is
ketchup.
it.
Ketchup is made from tomatoes, and tomatoes are a fruit, and tomatoes must be a superfruit. So you can treat ketchup like it's a fruit.
It will go on pretty much anything and it always tastes good.
It's good on meat and potatoes, so covers all the bases.
Veggie burgers or patties or whatever.
Onion rings.
I like it on French fries.
Everything, mostly French fries, hamburgers.
Goes on your fries, goes on your burgers, goes on your tots.
Hot dog, of course.
Shrimp.
And the home fries and the French fries and a little bit in the baked beans.
There you go.
Oh,
Baked
yeah.
beans, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It kind of does go with anything. I mean, from breakfast to dinner.
I love it on eggs.
Well, I imagine in my coffee it wouldn't be too good.
Ketchup is good where it belongs.
I'm not a fan of ketchup. I've never been a fan of ketchup. I don't hate it, but it's kind of just doesn't do anything for me. When I put it on something, I almost feel like I haven't put anything on it.
They gotta do something about all that water.
Water that comes out when you first turn the bottle over, that's the worst part about ketchup by far.
I don't understand though. I think at one time they were trying to have colored ketchups, different colored ketchups. I don't think that went over too well.
When I was about 10 years old,
And there I was having breakfast with my future husband, his 2 brothers, and his father.
A friend that I grew up with, his family has camp.
the milk jugs that were set up that you'd throw balls at.
His dad had made breakfast for everyone,
Reminding us that the ketchup was good in the refrigerator.
and they loaded up those plates with ketchup.
Wound up really hard and I let it rip,
We had to avert my eyes because there was so much ketchup.
bounced and ricocheted off.
My future father-in-law looked at me and said,
There's vinegar in there, it's
A
fine.
man and a woman were standing next to me and they had their hamburgers and French fries with ketchup.
well, you better get used to it if you're going to be part of this family.
Just wiped them out and it went all over them.
Been using since he was a kid, you know, it's like 22, 25 years old or something.
And I have.
But back in college, there was this one night, I was up really late, I was studying, I was starving. The only 2 good things were slices of bread and some ketchup. And I'll tell you what, it worked. I made ketchup bread. Ketchup bread. 3 steps. 1, get your bread. 2, apply the ketchup to the bread. 3, to eat it. That's it.
Favorite recipe with ketchup? Does just putting plain ketchup on hot dogs count?
If meatloaf isn't made with ketchup, then it's not very good meatloaf.
It's ground meat, ground veal, ketchup, breadcrumbs, maybe some Worcestershire sauce.
There's a secret recipe for fancy sauce. It's ketchup and mayonnaise.
Sloppy Joes, ground meat and ketchup.
I make General So, and in that I usually use about 1/4 cup of ketchup. It gives it that red flavor and sweetness.
And HEINZ ketchup on a SUGARDALE hot dog.
HEINZ is the only ketchup in Pittsburgh.
HEINZ. Gotta be HEINZ.
We have the HEINZ Red Zone at the wherever the Steelers play.
Heinz Field because they have the ketchup bottles that let the ketchup out every time the Steelers score.
Just the Heinz 57.
Well, the only ketchup we use is Heinz.
It's HEINZ. H.J. HEINZ, yeah. He started a manufacturing company and shredded horseradish.
I believe it was the Heinz brothers up in Erie. They brought down their factory on a barge and put it in the city of Pittsburgh.
They started making 57 varieties of pickles. And after that, ketchup.
I know a little bit of the history. Opening of the HEINZ plant that we know today, I think was 1889. When that was open, was really the first large-scale industrial food manufacturer. You know, I think that has a lot to do with the notoriety of HEINZ. I mean, maybe today we know it for the ketchup, for the actual product, but I think it's the way that he revolutionized storing food, right, and kind of mass production.
Pittsburgh is the most place
that has ketchup a lot in it. So it has like so much ketchup that people just eat it so much.
Ketchup will always be there for you.
Nothing says Pittsburgh and hometown like Heinz ketchup.